I need. I like it when it's you and me.
Good morning, YouTube. We are currently getting unloaded. We dropped our trailer in the dock. Our appointment is not until 11 o'clock, but they called me in there about an hour or so ago, which was about 9 o'clock. It's currently 10:05, and we're still in the dock. I get my hours back in an hour, so this might just work out perfectly. So the next load we're picking up is 39 miles away from here in, I can't even pronounce the name of the city. I know I'm going to butcher this, but I'm going to try it anyway. So the city we're picking up from is Byhalia, Byhalia, Mississippi. And this load pays $14.52. It is $2.45 a mile, but it is 42,000 pounds. But it's drop and hook on both ends. It's a Home Depot load. And then we're going to, that goes to Houston. And so then we're going to pick up a load from Houston, paying $1,400. Going from Houston to Reserve, Louisiana, which is north of New Orleans. $1,400, 38,000 pounds. That load pays $4.47 a mile. The load we brought out here to, I know I'm going to butcher this name too, Senatobia, Mississippi, Senatobia, Mississippi. We picked this one up out of Houston, paying $17.95, 562 miles. These are not actual miles, these are air miles, which is a straight line. 36,000 pounds, pays $3.19 a mile. So we're looking pretty good. I am still waiting to see if we can pick up a load out of Louisiana once we get down there later this week. Going down to Laredo for about $2.80 a mile. I have not heard back from them yet. They only have a load going up to Dallas for $1,200, which I don't like that load too much. I mean, it pays decent, but I need to get my revenue up. So I at least need the $1,650 going down to Laredo rather than the $1,200. It's not even like $1,200, it's like $1,150, but that's where we're at now. So I have a question for you guys. I've been meaning to ask you, but I've been forgetting. The name of my truck. Before we were calling it Black Widow because she has that big old grill, like a net almost, and she's black, you know, so Black Widow, almost like the spider. So we were thinking about the name Black Widow. Or the second option is I'm considering on taking off the wing part of the truck, like the top part that makes it tall. I'm thinking about taking that off because the truck is technically a mid-roof. It just has that wing on there because when you're hauling dry van, you get better fuel mileage. So I'm thinking about taking that wing. Well, eventually I will take that wing off, and I'm going to put one of those turbo wings, I don't know what you call them, up there on top. But if I do that, should I still have the truck named Black Widow, or should I name it Baby Shark? Because before this Lone Star, there was another one I was looking at, and it was a mid-roof, and the name Baby Shark just stuck. So should we wait and just name the truck Baby Shark once I take this top part off, or should we name it Black Widow? Let me know down there in the comments. But the little turbo wing would look dope on this truck. You don't really see them on too many Lone Stars. And I'm going to go ahead and break the news. We are planning on putting this truck into truck shows eventually. I'm going to get a big old bumper to put on there. We're going to get lights and put it all over the truck, like more lights. We're going to take off that top part of the truck and put a turbo wing up there. And of course, a lot more chrome. Like I said, a lot more lights. And because when we go to truck shows, you don't ever see International Lone Stars up there. So that is going to be a market that I'm going to come in and kill it, crash it, intrude. But that doesn't mean any of you guys out there with a loan start coming and take my idea. Don't do it. That won't be cool. That would not be cool. And if you do it, I would know it's you, because I mean, I just gave all the details. And if I see those details on somebody else's truck, that means you were copying me, and that's not cool. So yeah, that's where we're at now. So I do want to put some work into this truck. Probably do some touch-up paint jobs on it, and just a few little things I want to do to it. Like I said, chrome it up, light it out. You know, that's what we want to do. So I'm going to hit up Chromed Out Rigs. Y'all saw me talk to them at the Houston Truck Show and see what they can do for the truck. Some of y'all said go to SH2, but they are way too far away from home. Chromed Out Rigs is not too far from Dallas, Texas, which is only 3.5 hour drive from my house. And so I'm going to reach out to them and see what work we can put in together. So we still got the red light, which is fine because I don't get my hours back for another hour anyway. So we'll hang out here, go do our drop and hook, and make some money this week. We'll be doing okay. First time in a long time that I'm really confident. So, so far so good. No problems. Let's keep it that way. And I'll catch up to you guys when they get us offloaded. All right, guys. We are unloaded and ready to go. I can't leave yet. I still have a few more minutes on my clock. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, since we can't leave yet, is pull up over here to the left, finish out my 10-hour break. We still got 23 minutes left, and then I still have to do a 15-minute pre-trip, so we can't leave out of here for another, really until about 11:10, 11:15. So we got 45 minutes or so. I might sit here and take a good nap because I couldn't sleep because of the red light there and the dock. If it was one of those places where they come out and knock on your door when they're done, then that's one thing. But this kind of place, you gotta watch that light so you can't nap. So we're just gonna creep around so we don't interrupt our 10-hour break. I need to get back there and slide those tandems as well. I do need to finish putting up some laundry that I washed this weekend. So hopefully by the time I do all that, we'll have our hours back. I mean, I guess I technically could PC to a truck stop, forced to leave customer, but I don't like using PC. PC stands for personal conveyance. And you can, the butterfly, you can only use it for like personal time if you're completely off the clock. Which like I said, I technically could use that to get out of here, but I don't feel like explaining anything to anybody on why I used it. Gonna get our straps and edge protectors. So yeah, we'll go up the road here, grab this load to drop off the trailer at the yard, and we'll be back home tonight. Dang thing, leave me alone, goodness. Okay. Shout out to MyTee. If y'all use my code down there in the description, you will get $10 off your purchase. Straps, headache racks, you name it, they got it. So yeah, we'll hang out right here and leave out shortly. All right, guys, we have arrived. Slide these tandems real quick. Thinking it's our trailer to the right, but I don't know. I was told to park it around the back. And then walk up, come back around up here, grab my paperwork, and keep it moving. Ooh. Okay, I think this is it to the right. Yeah. Pull up here. 5 tandems, I already did that. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll make this easy. Land Star trailer right here. I just park it right there. My curtain. All right, move so I can see. Sorry guys, GoPro died. This here. All righty. So ready to get rid of this trailer. Okay, it worked this time. This thing always gets jammed and it gets loose and tuck it there for now. Okay, I need to fix my floor mat because my freaking foot gets caught on it. All right, guys, let's get to the office, get our paperwork, hook up to our next one, and skedaddle. $692,849. My guess is this trailer up here. Yep, there she is. Back on up. Feel that little dip. If you never feel that dip, that means the trailer may be up too high. Always feel for the dip. Do a little quick look around. Ooh, this tire is questionable. Oh, snap. I guess. Yes, I'm gonna have to slide those tandems on back. Okay, so that's probably why I didn't have it shut all the way. Goodness. Yeah, so let's slide these tandems back a little bit. The air in there? Yep. What in the world? There we go. All right. This is why I never cut all my nails off. Chuck it up right there. You don't want to have any hazmat placard residue. And this one is not wanting to come off. Come on. One piece, please. One piece. No. So we're gonna slide our tandems back, distribute the weight a little bit better, go fuel up, get scaled, and then this trailer is a drop-in hook in Houston. They already gave me a list of 6 trailers that are empty. I made sure. All right. Let's do one more walk around. All the lights work. Make sure, guys, your ABS light is not on. That is an easy D.o.t ticket. All right, update status. We were just on duty. All right, y'all, let's hit the road. Guys, if you're ever getting scaled, do not adjust your weight on the scale. It took that dude all of 5, 6, 7 minutes to get out the way. I don't know what he was doing, but don't adjust your weight on the scale, please. For one, it's not courteous, and then two, you can mess up the scale that way. So please do not adjust your weight while you're on the scale. Move out the way, do what you gotta do, and move on with life. I was 700 pounds overweight here, so I went ahead and slid my tandems up like 3 notches. I don't want too much weight up there, so I can go ahead and fill up with my fuel. And yep, we're about to be home tonight. I'm tempted to drop this load off tonight. I have about an hour difference on my clock, so I do have enough hours to get there at the facility. But we'll keep an eye on our clock and see how we do. But I'm tempted to try to drop it off tonight. This looks like a tractor tire. Yeah, that one's a trailer tire, but yeah, this is a tractor tire.
I'm not Pac, but I can picture us rolling, sliding, riding, driving, taking pics, enjoying the moment. See, when I'm with you, yeah, I feel the hate, consider it a bonus. I know they mad that I'm with you, and we became a component. But as the wind blows, so the sun shine in the morning. Meaning I never have a doubt the light's bright at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I might go through some things and it would normally crumble, but we together and we can weather the storm. You got me, it's on. Man, I keep my focus, no distractions, LeBron. After the trophy, but they hoping that I'm lacking the heart. They think I'm joking when I say that you was right from the start. It ain't no way that I can win if we get broken apart. I know I need you like a bee needs his honey, like carrots and bunnies, like cheetahs and running. I like some food and I'm telling. All I need and all I ask for is you. Yeah, you the only one I need. So tell me, can we ride? Can we cruise? Take a ride with me. You can take a ride with me. Come on. You're the only one I need. I like it when it's you and me. Hey, take a ride with me. Come and take a ride. Take a ride with me. You're the only one I need. Ooh, yeah. It's you and me. Oh, take a ride with me. Don't ever leave me. Will you take a ride with me?
Well, guys, we got pulled into the scale house. She's saying that I am 2,000 pounds overweight on my trailer. And so, let's make sure my seatbelt is on. We're gonna go back around here to the scale. Lights off because y'all know I have that one light over there that doesn't want to work, so he doesn't see that when I get on the scale. All right, thank you. Well, guys, that one is for the books. So he just came and looked at my truck. Just kind of did a quick little walk around. But when he did the walk around, that light over there on the side decided to work. So he did a little walk around. He kind of popped the hood, just kind of, you know, lights, brakes, you know, simple stuff. He actually shut down the scale house to calm me in there. But he said everything looked good. And so he just asked me to get back on the scale. And I showed him my my cat scale. And it showed that my weight was accurate on there. So he said just get back on the scale again and reweigh. And he said because it needs to match up on his scale. And so he let me go. So that one is for the books. Passed another, I guess, somewhat of a D.o.t. inspection. I guess like a level 3 technically. He didn't do any paperwork or anything. He just wanted to do a quick walk around on the truck. Which I was like, hey, I'm good. You know, shoot, just let me go. But he just gave me some, you know, a few little things, just not a warning, but like a verbal warning. He didn't write nothing up or anything about the weight. He just said, hey, you know, the cat scale might have been off or whatever. But like I said, he did a quick little walk around, and you know, he said everything looked good on the truck. Checked my paperwork, checked my tires, and that one tire I was questionable about earlier, he also looked at that too, and he was kind of like, it's borderline. He measured it, and he said I passed by the skin of my teeth. So let's get home. I was gonna try to drop this load off tonight, but my nerves are kind of all over the place. So let's get on home and go from there.
Cherish the moment, I'm glad you in it. In my life you decided to help me grow and get through it. See, I'm not perfect and I make mistakes, sometimes they be foolish, but you look past it and you stuck around my ride to the truest. I guess you seen something in me to do it, and I'm thankful for real. You keep me going, take me far as I can. You push me hard and I'll get smarter, better father, raise my daughters, help me grow and become grown as a man. You think they hear what I'm saying? A better position when I followed your plan. I put away my childish thoughts, it's time to think like a man. I guess the only way to show them is right out to the end, and never lose sight, stand focused, super glued to the plan. I know I need you like the country needs land, or like the church and needs fans, or like most children need plans, or like some love and romance. All I need and all I ask for is you. Tell me, can you ride with me? Can we slide? Can we cruise? Take a ride with me. You can take a ride with me. Yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah. Take a ride with me. You can take a ride. Take a ride with me. I need you. Don't ever leave me. Take a ride with me. Take a ride with me. Come on. I need you to. I like it when it's you. Come take a ride with me. Yeah. Take a ride with me. Come take a ride with me. Come and ride with me. Ride by my side. I like it when it's you and me. Take a ride with me. Please come and ride with me. You're the only one I need. I like it when it's you and me.
All right, guys, we have arrived. We did have to go about 3 minutes over our clock into violation. Shh, don't tell nobody. Talk to Landstar, they got it figured out. And so right now I'm just waiting on my paperwork to get checked in. So we're gonna drop off this loaded trailer. And according to the list I have, they have 6 empties here that I can choose from. So we shall see. Hopefully he gives me my paperwork here shortly, and then we will close out this video and I will figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the night.
All right, brother, you're gonna go drop it off at 3735 right there on that corner, and then I'll put you as bobtail.
Okay.
So go find yourself a Landstar and you check it out. We'll check it on the other side.
Okay, now where is this spot at?
I want to say it's gonna be, I think this side on the left or the other side on the left.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, each lane has their numbers on the floor. You'll see it. They're big.
Okay, is it by by letters?
Yeah. It's everything's like by numbers. You'll see it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right,
All right, y'all. Let's get this situated and figure out what's next. Just like that, we made it down here to Houston. We're dropping this off. I am completely out of hours, and so I'm gonna have to use personal conveyance, forced to leave customer, and who knows where I might end up, wink wink. So I have to find the nearest safe haven, which just so happens I might know where that's gonna be. So, but anyway, I'm gonna find an empty, get out of here, but I can't. I'm out of hours. I don't know. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to see what ended up happening. But yeah, September 15th, September 16th, we will see you guys in Nacogdoches, Texas, for the truck show out there. Old Town Rig Down, awesome truck show. We will see you guys there. The weekend after Labor Day, we'll be having game night with you guys, with your wives. So y'all tune in for that. We'll be doing that on YouTube Live. And thank you guys for riding with me today. I didn't do a whole lot of talking driving here because I was hauling butt to get here. Like I said, I had to go like 2 minutes over my clock, but we got here, we're safe. Dropped this bad boy off. I was gonna wait till tomorrow morning, but I dropped it off now so I don't have to wake up in the morning to go drop this off on the northwest side of Houston to go to the east side of Houston for another pickup. And if you know Houston, Texas, it takes an hour and a half to get from one side to the other. That way I can also spend a little bit more family time in the morning before I leave out and take that load, paying over $4 a mile, hazmat load, going out to basically New Orleans, Louisiana. So thank you guys for stopping by. I think that's it. Y'all go check out 18 Wheels. I finally got his behind to start posting some more content. Y'all have been on his behind, so thank you for that. I have been in communication with Zeke Dog, so we do have a collaboration coming up pretty soon. And I have somebody else in mind that I want to collaborate with next. But I'm going to need you guys' help to go on their channel and comment and spam their channel saying, go do a collab with Lone Star Texas Ranger. Go do a collab with Lone Star Texas Ranger. So, but yeah, I'll discuss that with you guys at another time. If you can guess who it is, let me know. So we got Just Trucking. We collab with him. Zeke Dog, collab coming soon. There's another YouTuber, or a group of YouTubers, a collection. Anyway, there's another YouTube channel that I want to collaborate with. If you think you know who it is, or if you have any suggestions, comment down below. But in the meantime, oh, that D.o.t thing earlier, guys, that scared the mess out of me. So I do have some looking over to do, but nothing's on my record about being overweight. He basically just told me, I told him, I said, officer, look guys, look. This was the scale ticket I got here. I am underweight on my drives and on my trailer. The thing for the steer axle didn't work, but she said I was only like 11,000 pounds. So I showed him this, that according to this, I was legal. And so he told me, I said, I know how to, you know, distribute my weights, so I'm not just running around illegal. And so he said, look, I'm gonna give you one shot. He said, if you can go back there, distribute your weight in one shot, and come back here on the scale and get it right, I'll let you go. I said, all right, word. And so I had to do the math and figure out each hole, and he said I was 2,000 pounds overweight, and figure out how much the load weighed and where the weight was and all that kind of stuff. So I slid it, the tandem's back, either 5 or 6 holes, and my weight was like a few pounds legal. And so y'all saw on the video, he was like, all right, sir, you can go ahead and go. I said, yes, sir, toodles. And we hit the road. So thank God for that. Thank you for getting here safely. But anyway, I'm done for today. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. This is Lone Star Texas Ranger signing off. This video is long enough, and I will catch you guys at noon Central Standard Time tomorrow.